welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me here today for a new pick a card reading. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and the topic that we'll be reading on today is, what will it be like the next time you see them? So this is a great reading for anyone that is just curious to know about a specific person that they're thinking about and what the energy or the vibes will be like the next time you guys see each other. This does not necessarily have to be for a romantic connection. This can really apply to any connection of significance that you guys are feeling curious about. I will be working with a variety of different decks that are both love specific and more general, so we'll be able to kind of check off all the boxes for anyone watching this reading. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so not every message may apply to your specific situation. If you are viewing a reading and you really don't feel like any message is resonating for you, then chances are there's not a message for you within that reading. You may want to select a different pile, or it's always possible that there just isn't a specific message for you in this reading that I'm uploading today. That can happen sometimes too. So just keep that in mind. Always use your intuition to decipher what is meant for you and what may not apply to your situation. Sometimes there's a message there that's for someone else. If you guys do want to book a personal reading, I do offer that. All the details on how you can book are linked in the description box down below. And one last disclaimer, with this being a more like predictive style energy check-in where we're kind of looking into the future of how this is going to go the next time you see this person, just keep in mind, you guys, that energy is always shifting and changing and the future is not set in stone. So what we're reading on today is what may happen or what may occur the next time you see them based off of your current energy and your person's current energy. So if either of you guys switch things up, the outcome can be totally different. So keep that in mind. Never feel like you have to be tied or bound to anything a tarot reading says, because things are always changing. So we will be working with 3 decks today. Starting here on the left, we have group number 1. This is the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. We have group number 2, the Waite Tarot with some Sunstone, and group number 3 is the Field Tarot. So go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about your person. Think about how it will be the next time you see them. Go ahead and select the deck or crystal you're feeling the most intuitively connected to, really selecting with your gut instincts versus your eyesight. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box where you can find the timestamp that will skip you ahead to your chosen pile. See you there. Hey there, pile 1. If you guys picked the Forest of Enchantment Tarot and this little blue turquoise stone, let's go ahead and see what the vibes will be like the next time you encounter the person you're thinking of. So I'm going to be shuffling all of our decks on camera today, so this might make the reading go a little bit longer, so just kind of keep that in mind. Grab a snack so you can get yourself comfortable. We're going to start off by channeling kind of the overall energy of this meeting. So we're just going to kind of free flow this, you guys. I just kind of want to see like what the vibe is, what the energy is. Maybe we can get some details into like what you guys will be doing together, how you feel, how they feel. I don't know. Like, I'm just keeping it really open. And whatever message you need to hear will come through for you about the situation. Also, as I mentioned in the disclaimer, please keep in mind this is a general reading. So as we're getting into the energies here, if something's not resonating for your situation, then it probably means that the reading isn't for you, okay? So just keep that in mind. So first card we have is the energy of release. Okay, I want just one more. We don't want two. So what will it be like the next time pile 1 encounters their person of significance? Metamorphosis. So right off the bat, something has changed with this person. So the next time you meet up with this person, the next time that you see them, there's definitely this energy of like a weight being lifted off of your shoulders, because there's an ability to let go of something. I think for both parties involved, there's sort of a letting go of something, a releasing of something, not being afraid to embrace changes. You know, metamorphosis is a really beautiful energy, because this is talking about like having undergone a beautiful transformation. So I definitely feel like the next time that you meet up with this person, you will notice a totally different energy. between the both of you. This person, I think both of you guys have probably moved through a lot of changes. Maybe someone in this connection has gone through like some painful changes, some emotional changes, something where they might have felt like they were under a lot of pressure in their life. There was a lot of emotion around this, and they've emerged more like just more beautiful, better, just more evolved than they were before. It's like from caterpillar to butterfly, like someone has really bloomed in this connection, and it could be both of you or it could be one. So let's get into the tarot. We're gonna shuffle some tarot cards on camera here as well as some oracle messages. So for pile 1, let's go ahead and see, what will it be like the next time that they encounter their person? What do they need to know about the next encounter they're having with this person on their mind? Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay, next card. We have the 8 of Spells, the 8 of Wands. Okay. And we have the 10 of Challenges reversed. Definitely a weight being lifted. Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Spells. Clarifying the 8 of Spells. There could be a lot of people around too. We have the Seeker of Challenges. This is the Knight of Swords. And then clarifying this 10 of Challenges reversed. 10 of Swords reversed. 3 of Cups reversed. Okay, let me pull a couple of oracle cards and then we will get into this a little bit more in depth. So what will it be like for pile 1 the next time that they meet up with their person of significance? What will it be like the next time they meet up with this person? We have communication. Yeah, that is highly evident here. You guys do have a lot of cards that indicate communication, with the Knight of Swords here, the 8 of Spells, which is the 8 of Wands. All right, let's see. Sorry guys, my water's in the way. So for pile 1, what will it be like the next time that they meet their person? Find the lesson. Okay, yes. That's the vibe I was getting, you guys. Like, I kind of feel, I also have to point out, we have all in the golden afternoon at the bottom. So the timing that you can meet this person might be like afternoon to evening, because you also have a lot of evening and like nighttime energy coming through in some of these cards. So that could be important for some people. So I feel like the next time you and this person meet up, it feels like you guys are having a conversation that is just really important. Like there's something that really needs to be addressed. There's something that needs to be confronted here. There's a need to sort of clear the air around something that maybe went down in the past. And this makes a lot of sense with this energy of release and transformation and metamorphosis, kind of having this weight lifted off of your shoulders, okay? I feel like for some of you guys, there could be like other people around you. With the 10 of Wands here, with all of these people, we also have the 3 of Cups. There are a lot of people around, so you could be meeting up with this person in like a public setting, or perhaps there's just other people that are kind of involved in this connection in some way. I feel like I definitely feel like there's a need here to move along from something in the past. You have 2 number 10s here, which for me, 10s are all about like the completion of a cycle. I also love that communication has the number 2, which is making me think of just like the 2 of you together, like coming together to talk this out and clear the air. And it's interesting you guys picked a blue stone, because blue is correlated to the throat chakra, which has to do with the way we communicate with people. and also the way that we listen to other people, right? The way that we are authentic, the way that we speak our truth. So there's certainly an energy of speaking the truth. For some of you guys, there could be a lot of excitement too around meeting up with this person again with the 8 of Spells. Passionate energy coming through. Maybe you guys are doing something fun together in the midst of having this conversation. There also could be an energy of traveling to this person because the 8 of Wands has to do with travel or movement of some sort, maybe moving for some of you guys. But with the Knight of Swords, there's definitely this energy of like confrontation of an issue. Someone might be a little guarded at first because I'm really being drawn to like how this person is really armored up, you know, really protecting themselves, maybe a little bit defensive with regard to this conversation that you guys are having. Could be for some of you. I feel like also, so we have the Queen of Pentacles with the 10 of Spells. So this to me feels like maybe one person in this connection is perhaps like requesting some sort of support from the other or needed support from the other in the past. And like in the past, this could have been what was the issue in this connection, because the Queen of Pentacles reversed for me is someone that doesn't really have their stuff together. This is kind of someone that, you know, isn't really taking care of their responsibilities, or they have a lot of like burdens on their shoulders, a lot of people involved in their life maybe, a lot of energies they're handling that are kind of weighing them down in a sense. And so there is sort of this energy of like this maybe lingering in the past. But I also feel like for some of you guys, when you meet up with this person, it's almost like talking about the support that they need from you or vice versa, like needing support because someone's going through a lot or someone has a lot of burdens. But like ultimately I feel with this communication coming through, I feel like with the 10 of Swords reversed, it's sort of like releasing whatever went down here in the past with this person. It's like forgiveness. It's letting something go. It's moving on from a time when you felt like you hit rock bottom with this person or with this connection, moving on from a time of being stabbed in the back. There could have been some gossip energy here with this connection as well, with the 3 of Cups reversed. Like, I think of this as being like catty, kind of like catty gossip, like just faux friends, you know what I mean? Like fake friends kind of vibes. So someone might have been fake in the past. And it's like we're trying to like move on from this energy of fake friends or gossipy friends or feeling stabbed in the back by a friend. So this could be someone that's just a friend for some of you guys. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But I almost kind of wonder like if after you meet up with this person, you might decide that once you kind of get this, because it almost feels like closure for some of you guys. So it's almost like once you have this conversation, I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of just in this energy of like moving on, because the 10 of Swords again is about moving on from something, and the 3 of Cups reverse is making me feel like this is the dissolution of a friendship for some of you, or a dissolution of a connection, a partnership. And you're being guided here to find the lesson, discovering the purpose in the situation and trusting that you're learning is what this card is talking about. Notice here we have a community of people here as well. So again, I feel like you guys might have just a lot of people kind of involved in whatever this connection was, or you're meeting up with this person in like a public space or a space where there's a lot of people around. But either way, it's like, I think you guys, my viewer, are in a place where it's like, no matter what happens or what comes of this conversation, I feel like you guys might be ready to release it. I feel like you're ready to release it and let it go. You're finding the spiritual lesson in all of it and trusting in your intuition that you're making the right choice as it pertains to where this person really stands in your life, okay? So let's pull a few more cards. These cards are good because they give us like a little more detail about like maybe what you guys are doing with this person when you meet up. So let's get some clarification here. So for pile 1, what else do they need to know? So what will it be like the next time they meet up with this person? Let's get some clarification here. Yes. You guys are like, look at this, emotional clearing, cutting ties, healing. This is like, it feels so much like a closure conversation, or just purifying the energy of the past, like taking out the baggage, letting things go, you know, really releasing and lightening up the energies here, like getting rid of this burden that you have around this person. We have shy. Yeah, like the Knight of Swords is not a shy energy, but I definitely feel like somebody in this meetup is guarded. Like someone is nervous, not feeling totally like maybe ready to like let their guard down all the way. This could be you, this could be your person, this could be a combination of both of you guys. I have to say, you guys, this does not necessarily feel romantic. It might be, but just what I'm feeling. Let's see. We also have Island Time. This says, in your own time, take your time. Active. Have a relaxed attitude. Be more lighthearted and meditate. Yeah. I feel like this really aligns very well with the finding of the lesson. And like, kind of, I don't feel like you guys are putting a lot of pressure on yourselves to like continue connecting with this person, or like pressure on each other of like what's next for this connection. I feel like this energy is very lighthearted. So it's like we're clearing the air, we're letting go of the past, we're having this conversation, we're getting closure. But it's like this energy of taking your time with whatever steps you take going forward into the future with this person. And I also think that there's an energy of wanting this meetup to feel a little more relaxed, a little more chill, not such heavy pressure on the situation. Some of you guys might also be meeting like near the water, because we have water here in a couple places, so like near a beach. Let's see. So let's close you guys out with one of these astrology cards. So for pile number 1 more message for them on what they need to know about the next time they meet up with this person that they're thinking about. Oh my God, I knew that was going to come out when I was shuffling. So you guys get Pluto. This is crazy because Pluto, I mean, this is a really transformative energy. So this could be like secrets coming into the light. You know, like what was done in the dark is always revealed by Pluto eventually. I also am hearing Pluto return. This meetup could be happening during the Pluto return of the United States, because that's coming up for some of us. I'm not sure about when it is for other countries, but that would be this month, February, the time that I'm recording this video, or really any subsequent months thereafter, because Pluto is a slow-moving energy, right? So, but Pluto return, like the idea of a Pluto return is really about like revealing things, you know, like dredging up what was in the dark, you know, purging what was in the dark. And I think that this meeting for this connection is going to be incredibly transformative as well. You know, there's already a transformation happening here with Metamorphosis, but it's like the Pluto card is making it feel even more serious. Like this is sort of like Pluto is coming in to like tear down what was so that you can build up a more solid foundation for yourself or for this connection if you so desire. Yeah, so this is huge, pile 1. Something about this connection will be forever different after you meet up, is what I feel. And I also think that this person, whether you want them to or not, I think that they have left and will left a really important impact on your life going forward. Whether you choose to stay connected with them or not, it's like they've certainly left a mark and you've left a mark for them. So as you move forward in your life, you know, there's definitely a valuable lesson that you are taking away from this connection. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out there, group 1. This is really interesting. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know what parts of the reading resonates with your situation. If you guys are not already subscribed, please do so. It really helps me out. And I will see you all in a new reading really soon. Bye. Hello there, group 2. If you guys picked out the Sunstone with the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, this will be a reading where we're going to find out what it's going to be like the next time you guys connect with this person that you're thinking about. So we are going to start off with some oracle cards just to kind of tap into the overall energy of this meeting. Please keep in mind, like I mentioned in the intro, this is a general reading. So if you guys are getting into this energy read with me and you're feeling like, this doesn't really feel like my person, this may not be your pile. You may need to choose a different pile, or there may not be a message for you in today's reading, which is totally fine and normal as well. All right, so for my pile 2 viewers, what will it be like the next time that they see their person? I'm getting a feeling in my sacral area. So we have abandon coming in. This could be a connection that has a lot of chemistry. Okay. We also have the pride and ego coming out. This card, you guys, this has been coming out in so many readings lately. What is going on out there? It's crazy. All right, so the next time that you guys see this person, we have the energy of abandon, we have pride and ego. So I definitely feel like somebody is showing up to this connection sort of like maybe with a little bit of like ruffled feathers in a sense, or maybe coming across a little bit cocky, putting on a front. I feel like there's attraction in this connection as well, if this is romantic in nature, or someone's trying to like get the attention of the other through being a little showy, you know? So this, again, this could be like someone just like showing up to the meeting looking really good, like looking really hot, on their best behavior kind of vibes, or it could just be their energy is a little like attention seeking for some of them. And then we have abandoned here, which is very weird to see in like a reading of what it's going to be like the next time you see this person. I'm wondering if for some of you, like, you and this person might have like split up in the past, or someone kind of ghosted or abandoned the other person in this connection. You know, it's like looking in this chair, right? It's like there's this single rose left. Someone just like left their love behind and didn't come back. Someone might show up with flowers to this connection as well, as a way to like smooth things over, like assuage any hurt feelings or something like that. But I also think for some of you guys, I don't know, like, well, we're going to get more, but it's like if you're meeting up with them and you're trying to have like a conversation about something, I don't know if it's going to go that good, to be honest. I could be wrong, but let's see. So for pile number 2, what will it be like the next time that they meet up with their person of significance that they're thinking about? What will it be like? Ace of Cups. This one wants to come out. We have the World. Wow. We have a 7 of Swords reversed, clarifying the Ace of Cups. We have the 8 of Swords reversed. Okay, clarifying the World. The Hanged Man, clarifying the 7 of Swords reversed. The 6 of Cups. This is interesting. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple more cards and then we'll get into the full energy here. So for pile 2, what will it be like the next time they meet up with this person? Codependency. Look, chemistry. What did I say? There's chemistry in this connection. All right, let's get another one. What will it be like the next time pile 2 meets up with their person? This is definitely someone that you guys have a history with, is what I feel. Changed in the night. It says you have changed quickly. Okay. I do have to note at the bottom of the deck we have never jammed today. Promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. You know, and that's really interesting, you guys, because you guys have the 6 of Cups here, which is all about not living in the past. I think in this case it could be, though, because the 6 of Cups is about the past. It's about nostalgia. It's sometimes even about childhood. So I think some of you guys may have even known this person since childhood or have like a really lengthy history with them. Or there's like an energy of nostalgia that you get from this person, like an energy of like, they remind you of some time in your past. And this not living in the now is sort of like when we're too nostalgic about someone or something, right? We're so fixated on what they were to us in the past or what the connection was between us in the past that like we're not realizing what they're really giving us right now in the future. So give me a second. I definitely think that when you guys meet up with this person, there's like definitely an energy of getting closure from them. We have the World with the Hanged Man here, right in the center. And so for me, this is sort of like the heart of the matter when you guys are meeting. And the World is about closing of a chapter, the closing out of a cycle. I think this connection has been on pause for a long time, or this may be a situation where when you meet up with this person, you kind of gain some sort of closure or information from this meetup that's making you really look at this person and this connection from like a totally different perspective. The Hanged Man is about gaining a new perspective, but in order for us to do so, we have to kind of put something on ice, really take a pause and reflect before we move forward and make any changes or any moves, right? So for some of you guys, I feel like that's really the crux of the issue with this person is like there's some sort of cycle that's ending. There's some sort of a chapter that's closing with this person. I do feel that this meetup, it feels good in the sense that there's a lot of emotional expression coming through here. We have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is definitely about feelings, it's emotions, it's feelings of love. So I definitely think for some of you guys, this is a romantic connection potentially that you've asked about. With it being clarified by the Eight of Swords, this is sort of like a really nice energy of feeling more open and able to be vulnerable in expressing how you feel to the other person. I think that some of you guys, you or your person, might in the past have felt a little awkward about speaking how you feel. Maybe somebody in this connection in the past was just in a situation where they couldn't really express how they felt because of their own circumstances. Like, for example, someone maybe was in a relationship or something like that. But there was definitely something here that was kind of blocking the two of you from being able to really act on your feelings or express your feelings. And so I do feel that there are strong feelings here, emotions that you both have toward the other person. And there is certainly a desire to express them and a willingness to overcome the fear of the emotion, which is really good to see. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. I feel like during this meetup, there's some sort of owning up to something. There's some sort of revelation about something that might have been hidden from you in the past. This could be from both of your parts, but, you know, the Seven of Swords is usually an energy where, you know, in some instances, like if we got this in the upright, this is a ghoster. This is someone that's trying to escape or avoid their responsibilities, and they just like ghost you and don't even tell you why, which I think is why we have that abandoned card that came out. Like, one of you guys might have just like not been able to show up for the other person in the way that was deserved, and maybe you were allowing your ego to get in the way of being vulnerable and just expressing how you really feel. So I feel like there's some sort of clarification here around like an energy of the past, this energy of nostalgia. Someone here is finally expressing a truth or owning up to something or apologizing for something that relates to the past in this connection. Now, I also think some of you guys, when you meet up with this person, you could actually be meeting up with them in a familiar area too. Like maybe this is also talking about like there's a comfortable place that you guys are meeting with this person, maybe someone's house, I don't know, but it's comfort here. We also have codependency coming in, which is interesting. So there's definitely an energy here of like wanting to be clinging to this person, and this is mutual energy. Like, so I think there's an element of both of you that have this going on. You know, someone here may have abandonment issues that are kind of triggered by the other. If we have someone that's like a runner and someone that's like a chaser, like that could be creating that sort of codependent energy between the two of you. But change in the night is interesting. This says you have changed quickly. So someone in this connection, I think, is different. when they come into this meeting. Someone in this connection, I feel, is trying to shift out of this energy or any toxic energy that was a problem for the both of you in the past. I also feel this is talking about a need to like maybe own up to something, own up to change, own up to something to then make a change, or maybe even needing to be very flexible in the moment when you meet up with this person for some reason, being able to change something up in the moment. Some of you guys might also have to travel to this person or vice versa. There could be travel involved here. But definitely looks like there's a major closing of a chapter here with this person when you meet up with them. So let's get a little more insight for group 2. What will it be like the next time they meet up with this person? We have on guard, competing for someone, at an impasse, guarded, needs space, takes time, skill. The skilled interaction is really making me think of this changed quickly energy. Like, you may find that you need to be a little strategic. Maybe you have to plan before you meet this person so that you can really anticipate what their moves are. But I also think that, you know, this is sort of talking about the need to like let your guard down, but not rush the process here. You know, like taking space, taking your time is very much in alignment with this energy of the Hanged Man. So it's like there's an energy here for sure when you meet up with this person of needing to like pause before you move forward with anything. And this could also be why we have the abandoned energy to you guys, because maybe like after this meeting, one or both of you decides that we need to walk away from this right now. Doesn't mean it's forever, but maybe that's the conclusion that you all are arriving to here with the World and the Hangman. We also have Puppet Master. Manipulation, control, addictive. Yeah. See, addictive relationships are kind of like the codependency card, you know? Like, there's this I hate using the word toxic because I feel like that's just so negative to say, but there's something about this connection that feels a little unhealthy, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. And of course, this energy's on a gradient, right? So for some of you, it could be on one end of the spectrum. For others of you, it could just be on the other end of the spectrum. It's like a lighter sort of energy that's addictive. It's not as heavy. But there's something here, like during this meetup, that I think is triggering this codependency within you and within this person. And someone here might be trying to like manipulate the conversation, manipulate the situation in their favor. This also talks about needing to be in control, right? So there's someone here that, whether they realize it's consciously or not, on a subconscious level, they're needing to feel like they're in control of the situation. They're needing to feel like they're in control of their feelings, their emotions, and what happens here. Let's get one more. We have no, you hang up. So there's still like this element. We have friendship at the bottom. So, you know, I feel like for some of you guys, like this is a person that you might be reuniting with from the past. It really feels like that with that abandoned card. Like maybe you haven't seen this person in a while. And I feel like there's a lot of conversation about like the past, the good times, like catching up sort of vibes is what I'm getting here. This isn't all bad by any means. I really feel like for a lot of you guys, some of these energies are more of like underneath the surface and not maybe totally obvious to the naked eye when you're in the situation. I would just ask yourselves, like, do you have an attachment to this person for whatever reason that might not be realistic, or they to you that might not be realistic, or is there some sort of an attachment to this person or this connection or the idea of this person that's keeping you kind of bound to them in an unhealthy way? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Let's just close it out with one more card for pile 2. So what will it be like for pile 2 the next time they meet up with their person that they're thinking about? Hold on. I only want one card. We have the Yod, Destiny. There's like, I think there's just like pressure. Like, I feel like there's this undertone of like pressure on this connection for some reason. Like, And you guys also have the 11th house of friends at the bottom of the deck. So this definitely is like friendship was highlighted twice here. You might be friends with this person and wanting more for some of you guys is the vibe I get. And vice versa. Maybe this person wants more. But I think that there's still some energies that need to be cleared out before you can feel enlightened about the path forward. You know what I mean? Like, because this energy is about like pointing us in the right direction, pointing us toward our quote unquote destiny, you know, pointing us in the direction that we're supposed to go with something. But it's like there's things that have to be worked out first for both of you guys before the clarity of like where it should go is going to come. Does that make sense? And this is again why, going back to the Hangman, why I think we have this energy of the Hangman here. So I think you'll meet up with this person. You'll have probably a nice time with them. You guys might share your feelings a little bit. Maybe there's a competitive energy here that someone's bringing to the table. They don't realize that they're doing it, but there's overwhelmingly a message here about like needing more time, needing to take your time as you move forward, not putting any unnecessary pressure or expectations on the situation. Because I don't think it's necessarily like the timing yet for this to turn into like anything more based off what I'm seeing. Okay. So I'm going to close it out there. Pile 2. Please let me know what parts of the reading resonated. I always love getting your comments down below. And if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I will see you all in a new reading very soon. Bye. Hello there, group number 3. If you guys picked out the beautiful clear quartz with the Field Tarot, this will be your reading where we're going to see what's the vibe going to be like the next time you meet up with your person. So let's go ahead and start with some oracle decks here to get the overall energy. And I'm keeping it really like free flowing, so we'll just kind of see what comes through. As I mentioned in the intro, guys, these are general. So if you're getting into this reading and like this really doesn't sound like your energy or your person, this might not be the pile for you. You may need to select a different pile, or it's always possible that there's just not a message for you in today's video, which is normal and expected sometimes. So either way, let's go ahead and get started. So for pile 3, tell us, Spirit, what will it be like the next time they encounter the person that they're thinking of? All right, we have Tribe. Good vibes. And we have Muse. Okay, love it. So I feel like you and this person with Tribe coming in, there's definitely this feeling of camaraderie here. You guys may also be meeting up with like a group of people or have like other people around you, but this does show us multiple elephants here. So there's definitely this energy of there being maybe it's not just the two of you. Maybe you're meeting them in like a group setting of other people that you guys are all friends with or family with or whatever the case may be. And with the energy of the Muse coming in here, this is like making me feel, I don't know why I'm feeling like I'm seeing a paint and sip. You guys know what I'm talking about, where you go to those paint classes, but you drink wine while you do it and everyone paints the same picture. I don't know why. That's like just such a clear image I got for some of you. But on a more like metaphorical aspect of things, the Muse is kind of talking about feeling inspired. There could be something creative that you all are partaking in when you meet up with this person. And you may leave this interaction feeling really inspired by this person. So let's continue. We're going to pull some tarot cards next and a few more oracle cards. So for pile 3, what will it be like the next time they meet up with their person, next time they see them? So we have the 8 of Discs reversed, which is the 8 of Pentacles. We have Justice. Wow. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So lots of work energy coming in. So this could be a work situation you guys are asking about. Let's clarify this 8 of Discs reversed. This is the Five of Wands reversed. Okay. Clarifying the Justice card, please. The World card. Okay. And then clarifying the Three of Pentacles. The King of Cups. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to pull just a couple more, and then we will get into like the full interpretation of this message. So for pile 3, what will it be like the next time this person and my pile 3 viewers meet up? Balance. That makes a lot of sense with Justice coming in. And let's just get one more. Okay. We have law is not justice, rules that are not fair. That is wild, you guys, because we have justice here, which talks about law. Is this a legal situation for some of y'all? Okay. Let me kind of like rearrange us here. So, pile number 3. So what's going to happen? Okay. So like I was mentioning, there's a lot of pentacles coming in. There's a lot of pentacles coming out in this reading. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So there's definitely this energy of like working something out, I feel, for a lot of you. And because we have balance and justice here, and the law is not justice, rules that are not fair, this very much feels like the righting of some wrongs. So whatever happened with you and this person before, I feel is being balanced out the next time that you connect with them, okay? 8 of Pentacles with the 5 of Wands reversed. There's definitely this energy of wanting to let go of something. Something's not worth fighting for anymore. We're walking away from a conflict, right? Not putting any effort into that anymore. Not investing into that anymore. The 8 of Pentacles reverse for me is about wanting something to be easy, not wanting it to be difficult anymore. And maybe there was something in this relationship that felt difficult in the past. For some of you guys, there could have been fighting and arguing, or there just could have been some other sort of conflict going on. This could also just be talking about any internal conflicts for either one of you. This is very much an energy of like, we're not doing this anymore. Like, we're letting it go, we're releasing it, we're letting it go. There's definitely a want and a need for a higher vibration in this relationship going forward. Justice with the Universe, which is the World card. So this is huge, you guys, because this is making me feel like when you meet up with this person, like on a spiritual level, it's like you're closing out a major karmic lesson. Justice for me, yes, it does talk about legalities. So there could be something legal happening with this person, something having to do with law. Maybe you guys are in court for something. I don't know your situation, but on a spiritual sense, for me, this is about karma. It's about karmic lessons, the scales of karma balancing out, right? And with the World being here, this is about conclusions. This is about endings of major chapters in our lives so that we can invite in new, fresh energy. So like, this is huge. This feels like when you meet up with this person that like a major lesson has been learned, a major wrong has been righted again. Something's being corrected, and it's really big. It's allowing you to really kind of release and let go of something in the past of this connection, learn your lesson, and be able to move forward. We also have the 3 of Pentacles with the King of Cups. So there's an energy here of working together, collaboration, trying to better understand one another, being more emotionally supportive to one another in this connection. Again, striving for that balance. I do have to mention too, we also have a number 3 here. We did have the 3 elephants here. So this could be a group of people involved in this. The 3 of Pentacles for me can talk about collaboration at work as well. So there could be some sort of like creative project that this whole reading might be referring to, some sort of work arrangement. It doesn't necessarily have to be. But with the muse coming in there, I do feel for a lot of you, there's an element of like creativity or like some sort of work that is involved with this meetup. And, the King of Cups is great because this is about like, if this is a work setting, I see the King of Cups as being a leader that is very much emotionally mature, someone that would be like a compassionate leader. Maybe not necessarily someone that's going to always express their deepest feelings, but they're the type of person that that like is there for you, someone that's there to support you, someone that you can talk to, and who will be compassionate and hear you out if need be, okay? So yeah, there's definitely a huge, huge energy of like closing out a chapter, and things coming back into balance for you in a good way. Things coming back into balance for this connection in a good way. With the Justice card being upright, that's how I feel it is anyway. So I want to get a few more cards for group 3. You guys also did choose a clear quartz for your pile. So this is a crystal that, it does a lot of things, but I always think of getting clarity, seeing something clearly again. So clearing the air even, like there's definitely an energy of like you're understanding things much better after this meeting and during this meeting. So let's see, for pile number 3, what will it be like the next time they meet this person? We have mall crawl, meeting at the mall. Maybe you guys will meet them at the mall, literally. Again, this could be a work environment too. Some of you guys might work with this person at the mall. Retail therapy, maybe there's like shopping involved here. Okay. We have proposal. Something that is proposed, things moving to the next level. So if this is romantic in nature for some of you, this would be like someone asking you out. It doesn't have to be romantic though. I have to be honest, you guys, this one doesn't necessarily feel romantic to me. It could be, it doesn't mean it's not, but this essentially is talking about like, we're moving on to the next, like something's going to the next level, which makes a lot of sense with that 3 of Pentacles, because there's certainly an energy that feels like we're trying to work together, right? We're trying to collaborate on something going forward. Let's see. We also have kicking it. Yeah. Team player accomplishing a goal. This feels like work. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. If it is, that's so cool. But yeah, so like you guys are, this is about being a team player, working together on a team, working toward a common goal. And I love how it also says kicking bad habits, because it's like we're walking away from any of that BS in the past, so that we can call in this more cooperative energy. Really interesting, you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab one more card. This is from the Black Moon Astrology deck. So let's see. For my group 3 viewers, how will it be the next time they meet up with this person, please? We have, oh my gosh, I almost said death, but it's the 8th house of endings and beginnings. Wow. Listen, you guys, this is powerful energy. Like, this is so clear that like something about this meetup with this person is super, super transformative. Okay. It definitely feels like it's a work situation for a lot of you guys, but again, it doesn't necessarily have to be, but when I think of the 8th house, this is when we're diving deep into something, right? We're purging that old energy that no longer serves us and allowing newer, fresher energies to come in. You're transitioning into something new with this meeting. So this actually feels really important, you guys, especially if it has to do with work, which I do feel it does for so many of you out there. Like, this feels like a really transformative meeting with this person that might help you guys further your career in some aspects. Because I feel like you guys are going on to some sort of a new team that feels really good. And it's like coming after something has changed, like something's closed out in your life. Fairness is coming back. So interesting. Pile 3. I think I'm going to go ahead and close it out there. This looks really cool. So I would love to hear from you guys in the comments below how it resonates with your situation. I always love hearing from you guys. So please let me know. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. And I will catch you in a new reading really soon. Bye.